Good morning, everybody. Welcome. I am so sorry that I have not been posting as many videos the last couple of weeks. I have been sick off and on for a couple of weeks, and just that midsummer, nothing terrible. I'm fine. Everything's going to be fine. But anyway, so I just wanted to give everybody a couple of reminders. We did have some problems with the dates in Canvas last week that one of your classmates caught and helped me get updated. So let's go over when things are due and all of that good stuff as we get close and close and closer to the end of the summer term. All right, so we are currently in week 10. This is the week that you are going to be giving me your full draft of the formal analytical report for my review. You have already posted, and I saw that most of them are there, so I think almost everybody is posted, if not everybody. You have already posted the best draft that you had as of last night on the discussion board. So this week you'll be going onto the discussion board and choosing some classmates to help with peer reviews. So we'll look at that this week. So that will be your peer review will be due to that person by the end of this week. So you will get my review and peer review, and then you will basically have until the end of week 12 to submit the final version of the formal analytical report. What you're also working on while you're doing all that is the presentation of your formal analytical report. And essentially, the content is the same. Now, you do need to create a PowerPoint or some other visual. You can use Google Slides if you prefer, whatever you prefer is fine. But you are going to be creating a presentation, a videotaped presentation as well. So this week, you're going to give me just the visual that goes with it. So if it's a PowerPoint or if it's a Google Slides, whatever it is, you're going to supply that to me by the end of this week. And then the video of you presenting that information is not due until the end of week 11. Okay. So while you are peer reviewing, while you were getting my reviews back on previous pieces of the formal analytical report, we have a couple of weeks until it is finalized. You will be working on your presentation. Now, the only other new assignment, there is a final exam, but it is not meant to be tricky. It is more reflective. The only other new material that we are doing is what we call the job search portfolio. It is not due until Thursday, August the 7th. But if you want some extra help with it, I would invite you to go ahead and be looking at it now so that you can pose any questions that you might have about it. It is much like the other portfolios in the sense that there's multiple pieces that you will need to include in that. And I will do a full walkthrough of that assignment next week. I don't want to get you too sidetracked while you're working on your other stuff, but you're going to be reading the material to help you with that in week 12 while you complete your final revisions on the formal analytical report. I can speak. So let me just quickly go to the discussion board and show you in terms of grabbing connections. So in the discussion board, people will have posted their drafts. So what you will do if you are going to claim a draft, and it looks like at least one person has already maybe claimed one. Let's see. Okay, yeah, Koa already reviewed Alvieri's. Now, again, these reviews are not due until the end of this week because most people only posted them as of yesterday. So I know some of you were ahead and were like, where are all the other ones? Well, they're here now. So when you are ready to grab one to do a review of, you want to click on reply. And you don't need to post it immediately, but you can say something like, I will review this one. The reason I want you to do that, and I'm not going to click reply because, of course, I don't really want that on there, but say something like that before you even look at it. You can download their document by clicking on this link here. This will help you download it, the little down arrow. Um, Save it on your computer, and there's a video on how to use the tools in Word. There's a guide for full instructions on doing the peer reviews. Um, I don't care if you do more than one. You certainly can if you want to. But I do want to make sure that everybody's gets reviewed. So that's why I'm asking for you to claim it early this week, and then you have the rest of the week to finish the review. But that way everybody gets one. And if for some reason you do not have anybody who has claimed yours by the middle of the week, let me know and I will see what I can do to reach out and see if somebody will take on a second one or whatever. But if you claim one, don't claim it for a second time unless it's already got it, unless everybody's has been claimed at least once, if that makes sense. Essentially, I want you to make sure that everybody gets at least one good peer review. Okay. So that's it. That's all you have to do. Um, and like I said, I will next week, I will talk about the final um, job searching portfolio along with the final, like getting you ready for the final. The final exam opens more than a week before it's due. Let's double check the dates on that. Like I said, it's due on August the 7th, which is not a Sunday. Please be aware of that. Um, and there is no optional revision due this week. I'm gonna remove that because it's not real. So the job search portfolio, I actually have that due on August the 3rd. Um, and I would like to stick with that. Let's see, on the home page, does that make that clear or clear as mud? It looks like, no, it looks like on here, I did give you until the 7th for both of them. Um, we'll talk about it next week. I may try to bribe you with some extra credit or something. Because if I don't get the job search portfolios until Thursday, it's really hard to get grades in. So let's aim for having them due on the 3rd. And then if you need extra time, we can work it out. But we'll talk about that next Monday in the walkthrough video. So in the meantime, everybody have a good week and take care, be well, stay out of the heat, please. I know that's how I got sick. Um, like a complete moron, we went to Disney a couple of times against our better judgment in the middle of the day. So it was my own fault. But everybody, hopefully you're feeling well, and I will see you next Monday for a quick run through of the job search portfolio.